Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Juicy Reacts. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. We're over 30,000 subscribers now.
Awesome.
It's amazing. So thank you so much for the support.
Maybe we should get some wireless headphones as a well done for that.
We
because
could.
These are very annoying.
Okay, guys, when we hit 100,000 on this channel, we will buy ourselves. I don't know why this affects you at all, but it might help us be more comfortable when we're making videos because this thing hurts.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get some wireless earphones. But then like AirPods or something, then we can have one each.
I don't mean like over our head.
Stretch one out and put our heads together. Anyway, sorry to babble on. Today we have a cool video. We've been sent this as a recommendation. If you do want to send us recommendations, Instagram message is a good way to do that. Follow us on Instagram. Link in the description. 14 reasons the Philippines is different from the rest of the world.
Cool. So we've spent a lot of time here.
Yep.
A lot of you will know that. Some of you might be new. So if you're new, we first came to the Philippines October 2018 and haven't left much since. And we now live here. So we like to think that we know a lot about the Philippines.
Indeed.
And it'll be interesting to see how this video thinks that it differs from the rest of the world. So
we've also travelled a lot of other countries, a lot of Europe, a lot of
different parts of Asia
and stuff like that. So yeah, this will be interesting. This video has 7.3 million views.
That's a lot of views. Let's do it.
Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Already the colour of the water and the sand. Oh, I missed the beach.
What if I told you there is a country where over 175 languages are spoken, people text more than anywhere else in the world, and boxing fights directly influence crime rates? It sounds pretty much unbelievable, but it's all true in the Philippines. 14. There are more than 175 spoken languages. There are 2 official languages in the Philippines: Filipino, based on Tagalog, and English. Filipino is the most commonly spoken and pop culture language, and the government of the country uses English in their work. By the way, the Philippines are number 5 on the list of the world's top English-speaking populations after US, India, Pakistan, and the UK. All this sounds pretty plain and ordinary, but in fact, the diverse linguistic groups living in the country use over 175 languages for their internal communication.
Definitely didn't know that.
Since many of them exist only in spoken form, it's impossible to calculate the exact amount.
Definitely.
Wow.
13. Their capital is the most densely populated city in the world.
Didn't know that. Seriously.
City in the world.
When was this made?
Make up the Metro Manila
Last year.
area have a population of 12.8 million people.
Wow.
During the daytime, this number gets way higher since many
that
people
explains
come
the
to
traffic.
work. And while the number doesn't
not just
sound
capital
that
city,
crazy, take note that all these people live and work in an area of 16.56 square miles. This makes the population density equal to 111,002 people per square mile. And that's 5 times higher than in Mumbai or Paris, for example.
Wow.
5 times.
12.
Wow, that's so
They
crazy.
have churches in shopping malls. Shopping malls aren't merely a place where you buy stuff for Filipinos. They are safe, air-conditioned community hubs with gyms, health clinics, concert halls, nightclubs, parks, and even churches inside.
Malls are awesome.
So it's no surprise that they are the favorite place to meet up with friends for so many locals. And 3 of the world's 10 largest shopping malls are located in the Philippines. They are Mega Fashion Mall of SM Mega Mall, SM City North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia. 11. Filipinos are the #1 texting nation in the world. You already know Filipinos love meeting up with friends at shopping malls, and when they can't see each other in person, they text. And when they do it, they rarely limit it to, "Hey, how are you?" In fact, they send about 400 million texts a day. And that's around 142 billion texts a year. It's more than the US and Europe put together.
A lot of it's on Messenger, isn't it?
Not exactly a
US
little
and Europe
put
together.
107 million people.
But everyone's always on their phones whenever you look.
Form of transportation. If you visit Manila, you'll notice some interesting looking vehicles called jeepneys. They are converted US Army Jeeps that stayed in the country after World War II.
Okay. Didn't actually know that.
Filipinos adapted them to transport up to 18 passengers who jump on the
Definitely
jeepney
more than
going
18
in their
people in a
direction
jeepney.
and ring the bell for it to stop. There are about 50,000 jeepneys in Manila.
In Manila,
they all look different.
50,000.
Basketball stars, cartoon characters, inspirational quotes, neon lights, and whatnot on them. There are 2 major problems with jeepneys: safety concerns and pollution. They produce huge amounts of black smoke.
You do see black smoke coming out.
So hurry up if you want to ride before they get replaced with a rapid transit system. 9. One of the islands has more volcanoes than towns. The Philippines are, without a doubt, a super scenic location. Among all the islands that are a part of it, Camigan sure stands out, with more volcanoes per square mile than any other island on the planet. The island is 14 miles long and 8.5 miles wide, and has 7 volcanoes and 5 towns. And even though earthquakes and eruptions shaped it, volcanoes have been deep asleep since the 50s.
We got a very similar drone shot.
Tourists can safely visit the island these days. 8. Their national flag has a secret meaning. The national flag of the Philippines has 2 bands of blue and scarlet, and a white triangle at the hoist with a yellow sun and 8 rays, each of them standing for one province of the country. The yellow stars stand for the 3 largest island groups, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. What makes the flag really unique is that it can be reversed to declare a state of war. This happened during the Filipino Revolutionary War of 1898 to 1901, and during World War II in 1941 to 1945. 7. Boxing directly affects crime rates in the country. Filipinos love boxing and are crazy about their most famous boxer, Manny Pacquiao. Whenever he fights, the whole country is glued to its TV sets. And according to the Philippine National Police, PNP, crime rates in the country drop significantly when he's in the ring. During his 12-round fight against American boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. that went from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., not a single crime was committed in the whole Manila metropolitan area. It was basically the same during other major fights with the participation of the people's champ, Manny Pacquiao. 6.
That's mad.
A lot of Filipinos work abroad.
Yes, we knew that.
It might be because of their flexible and reliable character, or the fact that they speak great English as a second language. But more than 11 million Filipinos work abroad. It's around 11% of the population, and a quarter of all overseas nurses in the world come from the Philippines. 5. Their rice terraces are the 8th wonder of the world. Banawa rice terraces are the oldest in the world, and were so smartly designed that they still bring a harvest of rice and vegetables, most of which get exported. And it is believed if all the terraces had been built end to end, they would stretch halfway around the world. Today, these places bring the country more money as a tourist destination than rice plantations, and thus they play an important role for the economy of the Philippines. 4. They produce a lot of coconuts. For years, the Philippines had been the #1 producer of coconuts in the world. And even though the leadership now belongs to Indonesia, 153,532,000 tons per year is
not just coconuts.
I thought it was going to say coconuts.
These coconuts are used to make anything from clothing to beauty products. 3. The first European to visit the Philippines was Ferdinand Magellan. The legendary explorer made the first record of the archipelago among the Europeans in 1521. He founded the first settlement in Cebu, and thus most of the area became a Spanish colony. This explains the fact that around 90% of the population are Christian, unlike most of the country's neighbors. In 1898, the Philippines went under U.S. rule, and later, in 1946, became an independent republic.
I knew that. I brushed up on the history recently.
A Filipino made the first...
We knew that.
Yes, we know that from another video we reacted to.
If you love to sing along, you ought to thank Filipinos for your favorite pastime. The first karaoke machine in the world was created in 1975 by Roberto Del Rosario. He patented as the sing-along system, and even though there were some attempts to claim his creation, he still remains the only patent holder for the karaoke system. 1. The population is extremely good-looking. Along with their love for boxing, texting, and shopping, Filipinos are crazy about beauty pageants. It might be the years of American rule that gave them this love for competitive beauty, but the fact remains a fact. They have won in all major international pageants 15 times. There were 4 girls crowned Miss Universe, 1 Miss World, 6 title holders of Miss International, and 4 Miss Earth crowns. The first official pageant was held within the country in 1908, and since 2001, it's not just about beauty, but also for the promotion of environmental protection.
Really good.
Would you like to visit the Philippines? Or maybe you've already been there.
Yes, I would, and yes, we have. So cool.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
That.
I didn't know.
So interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know a few though. That was a really nice, well put together video as well.
I want to share that with people that haven't been here.
It's a really good summary of the Philippines.
Yeah.
I mean, there's loads more things as well that are different.
So cool.
But that was more like top 14 facts.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know about that many coconuts.
No, and the language is spoken. But I think the thing I was most surprised about out of all of that is the fact that Manila is the most popular, the most densely populated city in the world. It wasn't like the most densely capital city. It was like any city in the entire world.
Yeah.
Like that is, and we live it. We live in it. So I can't even speak. I'm so mind blown. It's mental.
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
It's so cool.
Someone's commented saying, that's why Filipino has the saying, it's more fun in the Philippines.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Really cool.
This had 340,000 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Really cool video. Thanks for watching with us today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know in the comments if you think there's anything missed out that you think should be in this.
Definitely. What else is unique about the Philippines?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things.
We could probably come up with our own.
We should come up with our own. We should do this video.
Definitely.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
We'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. We'll see you very soon.